Hello and good Monday morning. It is Monday morning. This guy is off today. He's taking a lot of Mondays off, which is really awesome. So we got up a little bit later and we decided to mix up our exercise a little bit. Instead of running or HIIT training, we decided to go for a long sweaty walk. So that is what we are doing. And I say sweaty because we are in the middle of a 5-day heat wave here in the Dirty Jers. We are expecting temperatures 93 degrees and above for the next 5 days. So that's fun. And the humidity is like 90%. So it's tough out here. We are definitely working up a big sweat, but that's okay. That's what showers are for, right? Probably should have gotten on the scale before I walked, because in this humidity, it's probably not going to be good after. I may wait till tomorrow morning and see. I mean, this was the first week I was supposed to change to Monday, but now I'm not sure. We ended up deciding not to go anywhere or do anything today because we're going to our friends tonight for dinner. We didn't want to be rushed wherever we were. So Doug kept the day off, and he's going to get a lot of little things done. You know, those little things you have around the house that only take a few minutes, but you never seem to get them done. Well, that's what we're doing today. I have a lot of kitchen time, which isn't fun when it's this hot and humid, but I need to make rice pudding for dinner tonight. I am using my mother's recipe, and I figured it to be 10 points per serving if I do 10 servings, because I am using whole milk. I probably should have used 1% milk, but it is what it is. I have weeklies to use today because it is the end of my week. I'm gonna have to stop and fix my sock, hun. So I'm not too concerned about that. You know, I'm just gonna keep a low point day today. I'm going to watch what I eat because I know we're having Reubens for dinner tonight. And Michelle already said, you know, she's not going to assemble them until we're there and I can weigh out and measure my portion. So it's good when you have friends that get it. So that's today. I need to make the rice pudding. I also need to make dog biscuits. We use the last of Arya's dog biscuits, and she needs her little treats. So I gotta get those made today. They're so easy. Just hate having the oven on. And there was one other thing on my list. You remember what it was that had to be cooked? I didn't make the bagel mixture last night, so it's not that. There was one other thing I wanted to do. I might make some zucchini bread because the garden exploded. Oh my gosh, we picked so much yesterday and the day before. So I have a lot of stuff. So I was thinking, the house is going to be hot anyway. I might make a bunch of zucchini breads up and gift them to people. We'll see. We'll see what the day brings. I think I'm out of regular brown sugar, so might not be doing that. We'll see. And of course, I'll help Doug with whatever he needs help with. We're talking about ripping out all the grass on the side of the house and putting in a garden over there. It's on the outside of the fence, so like you can see it from the street. And right now the grass just goes up to the house, and I'd like to put some sort of landscaping in there. Nothing that's going to require a lot of upkeep. Just a couple bushes, some perennials, we'll see. So we got to start thinking about that. And if we end up doing this patio in the backyard, which we're still waiting on a price, so I'm not sure if we're even going to be able to do it. But if we end up doing that, we have to move that forsythia tree again. You saw us move that before. It's got to be moved again, the forsythia bush. So, yeah, that's going to go on the side of the house. That's kind of what prompted all this. So, we shall see. But whatever we do, I'll bring you along. And I will show you everything I eat today. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep everything really low point. Just because of tonight. So probably just some eggs and sausage for breakfast and maybe a nice fruit salad or green salad for lunch. Andrew is at work already. Adam goes to work at 10:30. He's out for a run. So yeah, everybody's up and moving and busy on this Monday. I think Doug's taking Wednesday off also, and we're gonna go out to Lancaster. So it's gonna be a rough week eating. I'm not gonna lie to you. Going, to our friends tonight, going out to dinner tomorrow night to Fogo, and then if we go to Lancaster on Wednesday, and I will be, I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, we're in Lancaster, I'm gonna eat my face off. I'm not like that, but it's still eating out, so just have to really watch. So I need to stop and adjust my foot now that I found a bench, so I'll be back. We are still going. We are almost 4 miles in, and the humidity is killing me. My fingers, you can't even tell on there. They're like sausages. I can't bend my fingers. That's how swollen they are from the heat and humidity and walking. I cannot wait to get home and down a gallon of water because I know that will absolutely help. But oh my gosh. Yeah, I just went to bend my fingers around my phone and couldn't do it. So that's how bad it is out here. But I think by the time we get home, we should probably be at about close to 5 miles. Our town is not very big. We live down one end and we walk to pretty much to the other end, not quite all the way, but almost all the way, and now back. So that just kind of goes to show you how small our town is. So we are gonna pick up the pace a little bit. I was gonna run the rest of the way home, but I have to go to the bathroom and running's not conducive with that for an old lady. So I'm just gonna walk. We did it, 5 miles. How you feel?
Tired.
What did you say when we were coming back? What are you trying to do, kill me?
Yeah, really.
You know what, it's only walking.
Only walking for an old man.
He's not an old man. He's in better shape than I am. Don't let him.
She wishes.
You are.
Hardly. You run. I can barely walk.
I cannot bend my fingers though. That is an issue. It's bad. Yeah. And of course, did we think to take water with us? Yeah. Why would we do that? We didn't feel like carrying it. So I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna have some nice cold water and get my day started for real. Breakfast time. I've got eggs, scrambled eggs with the peppers I made last week mixed in there for 0 points. 2 pieces of Jones's chicken sausage for 1 point, and 1 piece of toast for 2 points. So 3 points for my breakfast on the blue plan. Okay, I got my rice pudding made and I did my mom proud, so that makes me happy. I just have it in this bowl so I could measure it, and it comes out to 7 cups. I was hoping to get 10 cups, but it's 7 cups. So I just need to figure out serving size and points. I was going to transfer it to this bowl because this is the rice pudding bowl, but I forgot my mom always doubled it. So this bowl is going to be too big. So sadly, I can't use my mom's rice pudding bowl, but I'll definitely use some kind of pretty Pyrex bowl. So now I am on to making dog treats because Aria is out. Still not showered, still not cleaned up, but that's okay because we are moving. We are getting so much done. I got the rice pudding made and that's in the fridge, and it got 2 thumbs up from both Doug and Andrew. Andrew tasted it when he came home for lunch, and Doug said that my mother would, I said, would Dolores be turning in her grave or giving me a heavenly high five? And both Andrew and Doug decided that I would be getting the heavenly high five. So that made me feel good because, like I said, my mom is known for her rice pudding.
And not for your brother.
Oh yeah. Doug said my brother will not give me the heavenly high five. And I know that. I'm going to take him some.
Not that he's in heaven. You kind of sound that way.
Yeah. My brother will say mom's turning in her grave and not giving me a high five because no matter what I ever do, it will never be like mom's, according to my brother. So I went last couple weeks ago when we had German potato salad. He said, it was good, not great, because it didn't taste exactly like Mom's. So I'm sure the rice pudding is going to get picked apart, but I'm going to be the good sister and I'm going to give it to him anyway. I got the dog treats made. They are all in the oven cooking right now. They have about 20 more minutes. And then Doug got back 5 years ago when we redid our bedroom and put the shiplap wall up. It made the outlets sunken in a little bit, and it's a pain in the neck. Because sometimes, like with the big bricks, like they don't stay in nice and all. For 6 years now, or 5 years now, Doug's been changing them out. We always joke with Doug that whenever Doug does a huge project, there always has to be one little thing that he just never finishes. So the outlets, what?
My trademark.
It's his trademark. And we tease him with love about it. It's whatever. It's always something little. And it was the outlets. He did it today. It literally took him 5 minutes per outlet. So 10 minutes. I'm like, you're done? He's like, yeah. I thought it was going to be like an hour long or 2 hour long project. That's why he wasn't doing it. Yeah, 10 minutes. So that's done. And now we've been having trouble with the transition strips after we put the floor in, the new floor. No matter what we use, the transition strips are not staying down. We've tried Gorilla Glue, we've tried liquid glue, we've tried liquid nails, we've tried epoxy, and they all come up after a little bit. So Doug is working on
I put a spacer in to help fit it in.
that. And now I think I am going to, I'm still, I don't know if I want to start the jam now or clean out my pantry. Jam making is a whole lot more fun than a pantry clean out, but my pantry's a hot mess. So it is 1:30. Oh, and Doug and Andrew, I think, want to go to the cemetery when Andrew gets home from work. When we were at the cemetery on Father's Day, my parents have a traditional headstone, but my dad also has a military plaque. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I'm sure you've seen them. It's a flat stone, and it's on, like, there's a cement pad, and then the bronze military plaque is on it. And the cemetery where they're buried has zoysia grass. And if you want to know anything about zoysia grass, it's thick, it's like a carpet, and it grows like crazy. Well, it grows over the stone. So periodically we go out there with a hatchet and we hatchet all around the cement pad and pull it all out just to keep it nice and clean looking. And then the bronze stone we clean with, believe it or not, WD-40. So we forgot the WD-40 on Father's Day. We did hatchet out the stone and everything, but we need to go back and polish it. And across the way, my mom and dad's cemetery neighbors are people that they knew growing up. And the mom and dad, well, they lost their son in Vietnam. His name is Dennis. And Dennis and his mom and dad have since passed away, and they're all buried together. Well, after his mom and dad passed away, my mom kind of took over ownership of Dennis's military plaque. And every time she polished my dad's, she polished Dennis's. And every time we cut out the plaque, the grass, we would do Dennis's. Well, we've ignored Dennis's for too long. I don't want to say ignored, because that's not right. But we haven't been keeping up with Dennis's like we should have. So we didn't have time to do it on Father's Day because we had to get down to Doug's mom's. But Doug and Andrew are going to go back today and do some maintenance on Dennis's stone, his military plaque, and they're gonna chop his out, and they're going to. I'm hoping they can chop out the pieces in big chunks, and then they can bring the grass home and I can give it to the chickens, like put it in their run. And then they're gonna clean both stones and everything. So that's the plan. We'll see if they get to that today. What'd you say?
Unless I decide to take a nap.
Unless Doug decides to take a nap. He's not taking a nap. That 5-mile walk this morning kicked his booty. I kicked his booty. So I'll let them take a nap when they get home from the cemetery, because then I'll be ready for one. So that's what we're doing. We're not eating lunch today because we had such a late breakfast and a very filling breakfast, you know, so much protein. So we're not doing that. I did brew a pot of tea. I wasn't going to, but I did. So I'm enjoying some tea. And I'm having flashbacks. I'm having post-traumatic stress flashbacks right here.
I'm gonna put it.
Doug, I told you he just glued down the transition strip. I don't know if you remember the very first time we glued down the transition strip. You need to put weight on it. So Doug took our 5-pound dumbbell or 8-pound dumbbells and he put them on there. I didn't know it. And when I came down in the dark of night, one night to get water before I went to sleep, I ran into them and I broke my toe. I don't know if you guys remember that when I broke my toe. Yeah, well, guess what? They're there again. I'm scared. I noticed he put them on the ends, so maybe I would walk through the middle. Oh, no, here comes more. Here come the 5-pounders. Yeah. So he said he's going to take caution tape or some kind of tape and tape off the doorway so I don't walk into it. Because he knows that he has a wife that is a little, what?
Flighty?
I was thinking clumsy, not flighty.
Well, that too.
I guess he thinks I'm flighty. Yeah. Blow me kisses all you want, buddy. So anyway, we're silly today. That's what we're up to. I am going to, I think, get working on this pantry, and we'll see about the jam. Okay, I am feeling accomplished. So I cleaned it all out, organized it, all that fun stuff. So this I didn't touch because this is fine. This is our coffee and tea drawer. We have all the guys' different beans here. And actually there's one there that I didn't decant. I just cut the labels off and tape them to the top so they know what it is. All my teas, all my other teas in there. And then this shelf is just general. Rice, breadcrumbs, oats, cat and dog treats, noodles, coconut oil, other oils, almond butter, peanut butter. There's a little bit of marshmallow fluff left from something. It's probably gonna get thrown away. This shelf is like the snack shelf. There's all of our nuts, various nuts. These are emergency baby food for the babies. And I decant things that we have all the time. Like these were bought for our bonfire the other night. I never have these, but we had a s'mores bar, so I have these. I don't know. They'll probably go stale before anybody uses them. Unsweetened applesauce is in here that I use for baking. We always have pretzels, so they get decanted. We always have popcorn. Well, always. Look, it's empty. We always have my pop cakes, so I've put those in there. I found these down the basement. I'm not a huge fan of storing stuff in plastic. I just don't love plastic, but these fit perfectly in here, and until I can find something else. Any glass jar, I'm never gonna find wide enough to get those in. And then I need to find a huge glass jar because we always have tortilla chips. That's what's in here. I need to find a really big glass jar though. So I'm in the market for that. I'll check thrift stores and stuff. This is kind of like the baking shelf. Sugar, flour, monk fruit, Sucre Gold, however you say that. This is, I wrote on the top, this is oat bran. Then I have my homemade mixes back there of my soups, cocoa, granola, and then these are all my flours, my kamut flour, my semolina flour, my rye flour, self-rising flour, brown sugar, and powdered sugar. And then just some extra stuff on the top, Adams, post-run, protein stuff, whole wheat flours up there, so I don't use that quite as often. Non-fat dry milk, and Bisquick, which I don't use very often. There's also a box of cereal up there that Adam wanted and hasn't touched. It's been sitting up there for 2 months. I knew he wasn't gonna eat it, but he asked for it, and against my better judgment, I bought it because we really don't eat cereal. So there it is. I think I did a pretty good job. It looks good, and hopefully it'll stay like that. Took me longer than I thought, of course, and now I've got to clean the floor because I made a mess on the floor when I was pulling everything out. Okay, what a day. I got it all done though. I even managed to make some zucchini bread. I wanted to make, Andrew asked me to make him some, and it makes 2 loaves. I wanted to take one over as a hostess gift for Michelle, so that's done. And now we are heading there right now. I just had to drop some stuff off at my brother's. My sister came over and held me up a lot. I was like a crazy woman getting ready, and we're a little bit late, and I don't like that, but we're here now. So that's what's important. And we'll just blame it on my sister because it is her fault. And once again, I am vlogging and I look naked. I'm not naked, I swear, I have a dress on. So I will vlog from in here for sure. Here we are. Told you we were gonna be with the average Jay and Michelle for dinner tonight.
Hello!
Michelle made us her famous, I look naked again. Oh my gosh. Michelle made us her famous Reubens. I cannot wait to dig in. They look absolutely delicious. I'll give you a report and let you know. Well guys, we are home from a super fun night. Jason and Michelle, thank you so much for hosting. The Reuben sandwiches were delicious and the Dominoes were fun. And of course, all the chicken talk. So that is it for me today. You saw what I ate, you saw what I did. Tomorrow, I won't be filming. We're going out to dinner tomorrow night, but I will be back Wednesday with meeting highlights. So I will see you all then. Talk to you soon.